Welcome, Aries. We're doing your April 2025 tarot forecast. Now, it is a general reading, so it's trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly. Love your support. If you do enjoy my readings, make sure to subscribe to my channel, show the love, hit that like button and the notification bell to get notified when your next star sign readings up on my channel. Let's dive in. So, pulling you a central energy from the beautiful Heart and Soul Oracle. Let's see what you need to know, Aries. Yeah, that one wants to flip out. Almost looks like the chakras lining up there. It's a lot of beautiful color. Oh, it says old feelings are resurfacing, and again you find yourself on an emotional roller coaster ride. Don't fight it. Instead, allow these feelings to surface without judging them. They're neither good nor bad. They're simply a part of you. Own them, embrace them, love them. Bless the past. Be grateful for the deep and profound healing that's taking place. So possibly some old things resurfacing for you that you're going to need to kind of look at, go through. Often it's just energy that comes up that wants to be cleared. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for your reading, and then we'll pull your lots to clarify. Well, you got purity again. This is the white wolf. There's definitely old things coming up for you you need to release. So when this comes up, it's releasing things from the past. So you kind of got to ask yourself, is there anything old that I'm still recycling through that, is still coming up for me that I've just got to let go of, close the door on it once and for all? Oh, there is a focus on love here. So it could represent certainly a love relationship. It could be friends and family. It could be doing something you love. And you got the power of the universe behind you, supporting you, protecting you right now. And Spirit's saying you also need to find those moments in stillness where you can completely switch off, relax. Got a white swan there, which could certainly represent purity, which could mean just cleansing your energy in that stillness. Let's pull you some spiritual guidance. Oh, you got the lost star. You're going through rebirth. So it's basically coming out of the darkness and into the light. So out of the things that are being disappointing, out of the shadow side, releasing anything that doesn't serve you any longer, releasing any choices, decisions you made where you feel possibly you didn't do the right thing or didn't show up great or made an unwise choice. Spirit saying it's time to just let all that go. Step into the light with love. And you got the ruby star, which is you connecting with your passionate, authentic side. It can be your essential side. It could certainly be related to love. And you've got the seer, which is being a visionary. He's holding a beautiful orb there. So doing the practices where you possibly might even be reading your own tarot, talking to spirit, whatever it is for you that helps you seek guidance in life. We're kind of doing that right now. All right, there's 2 there that want to fly out. Oh, you got the Awakener. Again, this beautiful gold energy, which is you rising like a sun out of the ashes. So there's certainly a rebirth going on here. And it's time for you to give birth to your dreams. You got the universal mother there. I mean, she's holding a baby, so it could represent a special child in your life. Mostly, it represents birth. It could represent things that you want to do, work on, whatever you're passionate about. All right, let's put some clarifiers. Firstly, let's have a look at you're releasing the past. Going through rebirth here. Oh, okay. It could have been related to situations that didn't end well. There's hostilities there. If there's a current situation where there's hostilities, well, Spirit's saying it's time to release that situation. Kind of feels like it was in the past. There's a need for you to boost up your life force energy. Your solar plexus chakra is coming out here. So your physical energy. And your daughter romance, definitely opening for those of you wanting love, looking for love. Let's have a look at these hostilities. Okay, Spirit's saying you need to trust your intuition about people. You feel like they don't have good intentions towards you. You feel like they're still being hostile. Or Spirit's saying, yeah, they are. Yeah. Let's have a look at love here. It's almost like Spirit saying you can't carry someone else's emotions. That's theirs for them to own. It's not your business to sort their emotions out. You've got blossoming abundance here. So we're talking about love, things are progressing, right? So it's almost like, you know, particularly if it's a new or recent love relationship, or even if it's a committed partnership, it's about, you know, love takes growth, right? It takes time to build. You got the door to personal healing and happiness opening. Now, that could relate to emotional healing. It could relate to physical healing. It's sitting directly under your levels of energy going on there. And you got the thinking man, guys. This represents self. Here you are with your holding your crystal in your hand. So there's also a practical side to you as well as a spiritual side. Girls, that can definitely represent a love interest sitting directly under the door to love. Let's have a look at the power of the universe behind you. You stepping into your authentic, passionate, sensual side. You've got the door to money opening. So there could be an increase in money coming through, some unexpected money coming in. And Spirit saying you need to be in your crown chakra, your higher states of consciousness, particularly when it comes to anything related to health and well-being. Also in relation to your money flows. So being very wise around that. And just to trust your heart with whatever decisions you want to make, whether that's related to love or money. All right, let's have a look at you being a seer, doing your spiritual practices to seek your guidance. Oh, there's a very beautiful love connection here. It could be a spiritual connection. What does that mean? Soulmate, twin flame. And you've also got the angel of balance. It's a very balanced connection. It could also represent you being in balance. And you've also got a broken heart here. So it's almost like both of you have possibly been through heartbreak before. Guidance around that. And Spirit's saying you're the magician, so it's time to turn that around. Certainly a brand new fresh start coming out here. Let's have a look at you taking time in quietness, stillness. Okay, when you take that time, Spirit's saying you're going to recognize any attachments that you're still holding yourself attached to, which is holding you a little bit stuck in life. Now, it's related to love relationships. It's related to you giving birth to your dreams, things you want to do. You got thinking man, thinking woman here. There's a very divine union here. Both of you very practical. If we're just talking about you being solo, Spirit's saying when it comes to things that you feel like are maybe holding you stuck, look at it in a detached way versus an emotional way. And you've also got community here. So this is a connection to your friends, your soul tribe, spending time with them. Let's have a look at the attachment. Okay, guys, it can be related to your coin. It can represent a physical person. Which means freeing yourself from something that's maybe financially draining. You've got healer of the ages here. So super interesting messages coming out. There could certainly be a focus on your health and well-being. Some of you may want to follow a path of love and light and you're holding yourself back because of money. Any other guidance there? Such an interesting energy. Spirit's saying no. We'll pull it out of a different deck. All right, let's have a look at you rising out of the ashes, giving birth to your dreams. Some of you, there's a special baby in your life coming in. Oh, you've got appreciation, which is living in the present moment, really knowing and valuing self, loving self, appreciating life, enjoying life. Okay, there is deceit here, so I don't know if there's something you're saying to yourself that doesn't make any sense, it's not in the truth, or you're dealing with someone that's deceitful. Okay, possibly something going on around your finances. Guidance there. It's creating indecision in your life. Do I go left? Do I go right? So possibly a financial choice or decision you need to make. Finances are coming through quite strongly here. It's affecting your emotional waters. Okay, so it is stirring up something in your emotional waters related to money and finances. All right, let's put some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Having a look at this top row where Spirit's saying there's things from your past you need to release. Trust your intuition on anyone is being hostile, hasn't got a great energy. You need to focus on boosting up your life force energy, and your daughter romance definitely opening here. You've got Carly, endings and beginnings. Time to release the old, embrace the new. It's going to lead to beautiful transformation, or you are transforming at this time. And Spirit's saying you've got Lakshmi here. There's a bright future ahead. It's nothing for you to worry about. You're exactly where you're meant to be, doing exactly what you're meant to be doing right now. Let's have a look at love here, which could take a little bit of time to build. There is a focus on your health and well-being. Spirit's saying be very practical. There's a thinking man here who's also spiritual. Okay, Spirit's saying you just got to stay focused, keep moving forward one step at a time. There's no need to rush anything. Oh, wow, your high priest, high priestess energy is coming out. So some of you are exploring your spiritual side more. And you've got a message here to release harsh judgments about yourself and others. See the light and love within everyone. I mean, that could certainly relate to people from the past. All right, let's have a look at the power of the universe behind you. Some of you tapping into your sensual, passionate, authentic side. Spirit's saying that it's going to be an improvement in money flow. And you're just being in high vibration and trusting yourself. Oh, Spirit's saying doing things that are artistic or related to music would be really good on your energy right now. Particularly as a hobby. Wow. When it comes to your finances, you've got Sedna or infinite supply. Spirit's saying, stop worrying, darling. You're going to be supplied for today and all of your tomorrows when it comes to your money and your finances. Spirit's got your back. Oh, and there's going to be a situation where you may need to back yourself and stand up for yourself. Why is that coming through? Okay, it's about you doing things. It's about your independent side. So doing things that make you happy. Your interests, your hobbies, your connections. All right, let's have a look at this side where there's a beautiful love connection here. There is a focus on connecting with your friends. Being very balanced and practical. Some of you, there's some concerns around some kind of choice you need to make around money, finances, and to really just love and appreciate yourself. Okay, your healing abilities, your connection to your spiritual side is coming out very strongly here. And Spirit's saying if you need to seek advice or ask for help, then do it. Versus doing everything yourself. And you've got fertility coming out again. Perfect time to kick off new ideas, things that you want to start, things that you want to do. All right, let's put you some healing messages from the crystal healing deck. Okay, part of the release going on, the letting go of things, is about healing the inner child. So in the context of your reading, there could be things all the way back to childhood you might need to release around the shadow side of self, experiences you've gone through. It could be also, I mean, the inner child's our creative side, trusting in our creative ideas. It's our sense of fun and joy, laughter, things that really light us up. You could actually be healing that inner child right now. It's also related to your sense of self-love and self-worth. You've definitely got a soulmate connection here, directly related to love. It's a very ancient soulmate connection, come out with ancient wisdom. You've known each other in a past life or past lives. Okay, you've also got aquamarine communication here. Spirit's saying how you communicate with others is going to be really important, particularly standing up for yourself. Your independent side, things that are important to you. And Spirit's saying you may get some messages through your dream state, which is mostly around possibly some ideas that you have, things you want to do. Could even be things coming up for you. And Spirit's saying everything's leading you on the pathway to success, which is very beautiful. It's almost like it's leading you on a pathway to being more present and just living in the present moment versus and closing the door on the past. Coming through very strongly. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Oh, Spirit's saying see yourself in nature. So part of your balancing act, darlings, in terms of balancing self, is getting outside in nature. Particularly if there's release work you're doing right now. It's going to ground your energy. Putting those feet on Mother Earth. Oh, you got heed your dreams again, coming through very strongly. You may get dreams. You may tap into the Akashic record of this connection, past life connection with this love interest in your dream. It's also connected to your high priest, high priestess energy. So you may get downloads in your dream state about where your soul has traveled in past lives. Wow. And Spirit's saying a new day dawning. So there is a brand new fresh start here. And to share your thoughts. If there's anything worrying you, particularly it's certainly related to finance, it's about the only thing you're worrying about here, is to share those thoughts with someone you can trust. All right, let's have a look at your abundance flows. Oh, you've got gratitude list. So Spirit's saying it's almost like reminding you of what's going well in your life, because we can feel a certain way about money and finances, particularly if it's a concern for us right now. And Spirit's saying instead of doing that, focus on what you are grateful for in your life, what is working well. Now, I'm just going to preface this with a trigger warning, darlings, right? It always makes me smile when I see this card. It's almost like the universe just giving you a little gentle butt kick. Saying no more complaining. It says complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch those positive affirmations blossom into reality. So we do need to be mindful of what we are projecting out into the universe when it comes to how we think and feel about money. Wow, you've also got the power of prayer. So putting out to the universe what you need help with. I mean, you all have the power to manifest within self. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides would like you to know. Oh, you got the turkey spirit, which is give with gratitude and grace. Again, gratitude's coming out. I think that, in terms of, I think this is more around your energy versus anything financial, my loves. It's not really speaking to that. I think, again, it's just being in that very grateful energy of just, recognizing, the simple pleasures in life. And you've got the antelope spirit. Spirit's just giving you a little heads up, darling, that life's going to speed up. Get prepared. It's about to get busy. And the koi fish spirit, there's always enough. So some of you are having a bit of a slump when it comes to how you're thinking and feeling about money. A bit of scarcity consciousness going on. If that message resonates with you, there's a number of reasons why we can feel like that. It can go a long way back. It can be an imprint on you. So if you want to explore that a little bit more, I have done an ebook and masterclass on how to boost your manifesting powers. It talks exactly around. It talks directly to scarcity consciousness, why we feel the state of lack, how to overcome that state, that mindset. Change how you think and feel about money. And you got the brown bear spirit. You need to regularly take some time out and rest. Spirit saying it's come through for you twice or 3 times here. All right, we're going to pull your crowning energy from the beautiful Divine Circus Oracle. Oh. This is so gorgeous. Wait till you see it. You've pulled Sweetheart. She's got a lollipop there and she's got it all smeared across her face, which kind of feels like been through a bit of a rough time there, Aries. Let's pull you up the guidance. You ready? It says you've known violence in your life, maybe on the outside, maybe on the inside, with a mind that's tortured you with fear and shame, darkness and doubt. Enough of that now. It's time for a gentler way, less pain, more gain. No more torture, it's time for sweets and treats. There is so much violence in the world, in our own minds, that we can assume that this is the way of the world, that we have to accept it to deal with it and thereby forget we have the right to question it and even change it if we choose. Even the most ambitious desires for healing the world start with us as individuals. We cannot bring more peace to the world if there is violence in our hearts, regrets, shaming, judgments, fear of not being good enough, uncertainty and constant pushing to become more, to do more, to have more and become the energetic equivalent of beating ourselves up every day. It creates invisible bruises that never have time to heal because we don't give ourselves the sweetness, the kindness, the compassion we need to break free from this abusive cycle. This oracle comes to you with a message of a new cycle, one that's sweeter, one that's more loving, one that promises new life. But you have to be willing to dispense with the violence one step at a time. It means beginning to substitute judgment for kindness in how you relate to yourself and the world. You deserve to give yourself a gentler life journey. Will you accept this for yourself? It's your choice every day to go into the world fighting against it, or the belief that it wants to, can, and will help you do all that you've been born to do. And if there are abusive or toxic relationships in your life, then you'll need to do some relationship overhauling, even if it means ending one or all of them. No matter how much people involved may proclaim their love, no matter how much you may wonder if you're just making it up, because appearances seem so acceptable and yet underneath you cannot help but feel something isn't healthy. If a relationship is holding you back rather than helping lift you up, then reconsider its place in your life. You cannot taste the sweetness of life that it wants to bring to you if you're crammed full of stuff you don't want or need anymore. Create some space, get a bit hungry. Ready yourself for receiving life's nectar and believe in the power of your new beginning. You are a true sweetheart of the universe and let yourself be treated accordingly. Such a powerful message and so beautiful. There's an affirmation here. It says, sweetness in my soul, sweetness in love, sweetness in life, sweetness in light, sweets for the treat. I'm ready to eat. Sweets for the sweet, here is my feast. So realizing that you deserve to be happy, to be loved, to be respected, to live a joyful life, an abundant life, darlings. Be kind to yourself. All right, those are your messages. Take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.